Hi guys, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue and my little companion Astrid. Still have not found an Arnold to go with Astrid. Um, this is going to be my haul from when I went to Minnesota, but I have a couple of announcements and things I wanted to tell you. First of all, my last video where I was reading some of these letters from John Anthony Favretto. And remember earlier, I had purchased some letters from his brother Luigi. And in John Anthony, or Nate, in his letters, he alluded to the fact that the family had not heard from Luigi for a while. And I mentioned that I was very concerned about this. So I did a little research, and I can tell you that Luigi lived a long and happy life, and he passed away on Valentine's Day 2010 in California. So he did survive World War II and went on to live many more years. So thank goodness Luigi was okay and went on to live what I hope is a great life. Survived by a wife and a child, and his brother John Anthony, and his two sisters, Dolly, and I forget, Mary, I think is the other name. So all is well with Luigi. I'm super happy to report. So first, I wanted to thank some new subscribers. This is so fun. Better, no, not better. Butter Bun Bookery. That is a fantastic name, and I very much enjoy that. And apparently I cannot talk tonight. So let me try that again. Butter Bun Bookery. And then thank you to them. And then Misty Dawn Smith. Thank you so much, Misty. I don't know if you go by Misty or Misty Dawn. Thank you so much. Elma Peters. Thank you, Elma. And Susie Allen. Thank you, Susie. And Leslie at Silver Moon Creations. Thank you so much. And I just had a subscriber, Jaquavion. I have a feeling Jaquavion subscribed to me by accident because it looks like he's a football player. And I don't want to be stereotypical, but I don't know that he would be super interested in junk journaling. But again, I'm making assumptions and I shouldn't do that. But anyway, he is a new subscriber. And thank you for commenting to Sherry Berry, to Meg from Chasing Retro, to Sarah from New England Junk Journals, to Carol at Crinkled Path, who did tell me that Astrid needs an Alfred. I think I might have said Arnold. Alfred. Sorry, Alfred. Thanks to the comments from Harmony's Creations and Crafty Karen. And also another special shout out and thank you to Sarah from New England Junk Journals for going way above and beyond and calling my local Sherwin-Williams store to see if what their policy was about wallpaper books, her fabric books, and paint chips. If you want to know, I cannot talk tonight, guys. Sarah has some great videos, New England Junk Journals, about what to do with fabric sample books. So check that out. Now, I'm done with all my announcements. It has been a couple of weeks, actually, since I've actually videoed. So that's why some of those things have accumulated. The first thing I wanted to show you, and I think I've talked about her before, and I may have this upside down. I cannot tell. My friend and mentor, Doris, who was the administrator of our department that I worked at for many years, and now in her spare time, and I joke at that because she's as busy or more busy than she was, is a does small museum, she curates small museum exhibits, and they are fantastic. She has exhibits on chickens and has a hilarious, funny story. She is one of the funniest people you will ever know. Maybe sometime when I know she is doing her chicken speech, I'll ask if she'll let me video it and post it to my channel because it is hilarious. It is a lot about chickens and mating, and it is just hilarious. So she knows what I do. Also, she's also the lady that I've talked about. Her and her sister make quilts for the Children's Hospital here, for church missions and things like that. So they do a lot of good work. But she found this book, and so you just slip, pictures and photos into this. But what a fun junk journal this will be. So that's my plan for this, and the cover is already done. So there you go. And then this is the beginning of my hauls from Minnesota. Some of them are I haven't done a good job of keeping all the different stores separate, so you're just going to have to bear with me here. This is 2 stories about Chap and Chirpy. Isn't that the cutest ever? Chipmunks by Gladys Baker Bond. This is a Whitman book, and it's illustrated by Irma Wild, 1965. I have never seen this book before, but I just loved the illustrations. Just loved it. Look at that. The chipmunks and the mushroom. The mailbox. I paid $3 for this, but I don't care. I probably would have paid more just because I like this book that much. Look at the cat. There's Chirpy or Chap. That cat is going to cause them trouble. Yep, there you go. I knew it when I saw the cat, that the cat was trouble. And apparently, they outsmarted the cat. So that's that book. I got 2 work baskets. And I can't remember what I paid for these. They were reasonably priced. Oh, I think this was from, I do know where these things came from. The Turquoise Vintage store that was the first place I went to on my escapades around the Twin Cities. So that's where these came from. Oh, and I didn't show you this. Just a fun, I loved the advertisement there and just the illustrations in this. And let's see. I don't know if this, it's hard to say. Anywhere from 1947 to 1965. And that was $1. And I believe these work baskets were $1 as well. March 53. Again, look at these ads. You guys have seen these. And this is October of 54. So there's that. And then I'm not sure where I purchased these Life magazines. I think these were from the Hopkins Antique Mall. So this is a Life magazine from April of 69. Dwight David Eisenhower lying in state in the Capitol Rotunda. So, I'm a World War II buff, and obviously Eisenhower was one of the generals, and he was the gentleman that my dad impersonated in World War II. So I got that for this reason. Plus, there's just lovely ads in Life magazines. Here's the other one, Peter O'Toole. Wow. This is maybe the first picture I've seen of him in his younger days, and quite attractive. So this is Peter O'Toole as Lord Jim. from January of 65. And this is the Corridors of the Heart. Let's see. Yeah, $3. This was from the Hopkins. And this is January of 68. And I haven't even opened that one yet. So that's that. This was from The Loft. This is that antique store that I said in my vlog that I almost didn't even go into because it looked way too upscale and looked like it was mostly furniture and things like that, which the upstairs was mostly furniture and lovely furniture that I wished I could have afforded, but fun. So this was established 1996, the Loft Antiques in Minneapolis. And this is what I got there. My apologies for rattling. Okay. There's my receipt. So I found 2 flashcards, 50 cents. Lights to Literature, Book 2, $3. It's not in great shape, but look at these. Look at that illustration. There were just some awesome illustrations. This paper is shiny paper. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that. There were things in here that just really, really caught my eye that I liked. And so I just decided to get it. It was worth it to me. And then even that's fun, right? The words and pronunciations. So that's that. Hot Point Custom Line Oven and Surface Section. Let's see if we see a date. I don't think so. But again, just some fun. Look at that. Loved that. Fashion and cooking in one. I just thought it was fun. I like the illustrations here. Some recipes. Oh, there's something about ham. Baked fruited ham, not ham balls. Sorry, Kim. Just fun stuff. So that was that. And then this, again, Kerr Mason canning book. This is older. I don't know quite how old. You could see it's a little worse for the wear, and it's a little fragile. Thank you, Angela. I will forever now use that word. Just saying. Just fun stuff. Look at that. Yellow, purple, red, and orange. It's about peach, pear, pineapple, strawberry rhubarb, strawberry shrub, and strawberry syrup. So you know how you hear a word and then all of a sudden you hear it several times? I had never heard of a shrub until a couple weeks ago, and now I've ran across that word 2 or 3 times lately. So it's just a kind of a drink. Head cheese, meatloaf, meat stews, heart, kidneys. No, thank you. Rabbit. Nope. But just and isn't this pretty? I mean, even with this little bit of damage, but that's just, I loved this cover. Thought it was so pretty. And this again was from that vintage turquoise. I must have just shoved it in, but this is, I thought it was a pillowcase, but it's a pretty big pillowcase. But I loved this pattern. How retro. This also says 60s and 70s to me. This is something I would have absolutely had on my bed as a kid. So I got that. Pardon me while I reach. And again, Kim Molitor. This is from Uncle Tom's. I've been to Uncle Tom's once before and shared a haul with you guys. It is in Owatonna, Minnesota, and it is on my way to or from the Twin Cities. Pardon me just a moment. I needed to take a drink. First thing I saw was these playing cards, and then there's a score pad. Aren't those cute for a farm journal? I'll share some of those. And then, I don't know if you remember, you probably don't, but this is from my favorite booth at that antique store. And there are three patterns for $6 or $2.50 each. But aren't these just adorable? So adorable. I had to get them. So that is that. And I'm going to come back to that. The Velvet Blend book, Milk Rich Carnation Recipes. So this is, the carnation. And again, the graphics on here is, they are fantastic. I wish some of these pamphlets like this would have years on them, but I just have not had much luck figuring out a year from them on these. But just fun graphics, fun pictures. Look at that cake. Isn't that fun? All right, there's that. The Holiday Cookbook, Better Homes and Gardens. This is not in great shape. You can see it's kind of bowed. The cover is definitely bowed. It's $1.50. But it was not only the book, but then the fun stuff I kept finding inside of it. So this says Mavis Hirschman, 1967. It's got the great rusted paperclip. And it says Elvis Don't, 1958. I don't have any idea what that means. And then some handwriting. So some steamed rice and how to do that. Boiled rice. Hint, may add 1 tablespoon butter or oil to water for richer flavor and to avoid foaming. And then there was little things like this that were clipped in here, right? And then notes, coconut balls, 64 cookies and stuff. So look at that graphic. Isn't that a fun happy birthday graphic? That's a cool graphic. So is that. And then throughout this book, there are other clippings that Mavis has put together. Look at that. Get set to ring in the new year. Oh, here's another one. They're just all throughout this book. And honestly, for $1.50, I probably would have gotten this anyway. But oh, look at that St. Patrick's hat. Easter. Hot cross buns. Oh, look at the bread bunnies. Oh, fun. Caramel apples. I was trying to get to... Yes, so here's some more newspaper clippings. Oh, there's more. Things like this, just tucked throughout this book. And then holiday meals, marshmallow mint popcorn balls, festive punch, and then poinsettia, Christmas cactus, Jerusalem cherry, holly, mistletoe, some handwriting here, and just fun. Scrappy Santa, easy to make. Holiday decorations, Coke, it's the real thing. Festive drinks for the holiday punch bowl. And there is the Holiday Punch Bowl. This is the Minneapolis Tribune, Sunday, December 25th, 1977. So just fun things tucked inside of this book. Look at that handwriting. Fruitcake, animals, it says moms. Raw, no, something checkerboard, not raw. Candy canes, date wafers, date fingers, rum balls, Boston, it just says Boston moms. Date, looks like date baits, but I don't know what that means. Spritz, date coconut balls, bonbons, chocolate wafers, sand tarts, maybe, I don't know. Nibbling chocolate balls, chocolate covered peanut balls, crumb, and I don't know how to say it. Krumkake. I know that's like a Scandinavian area. And then another Sandbakasa. I'm sorry, Sandbakalse. Rosettes, candies, popcorn balls. And so, Minnesota has a lot of Viking, Scandinavian heritage. So, it does not surprise me that, there would be some dishes with that, kind of background. Look at that on the back. That's fun too. So I got that. Running out of room. I also picked up this Life magazine by Anne Morrow Lindbergh, February 28th, 1969. The Moon Voyagers and the Earthly Beauty That Beckons Them Back. And you can see the apparatus that holds the rocket there. I always pick up Life magazines if they are... what's the word? Reasonably priced. Then this lot of recipes was $5 for this whole thing. There were some things in there that I saw that were fun. Oops, those are my fabric scissors. I will not use them on paper. Sam, I am. So I have not opened this yet, so we're going to look at it together. So here's some recipe cards. Rib steaks, New England clam chowder, peppercorn chicken breasts, double decadent brownie torte, French chocolate cake, pasta bolognese, apple rolls. Look at the shortcut cooking. Isn't that a fun graphic? And this is its own. This is 69. So it's another cookbook inside of here. Isn't that fun? Oh, look at this. Easy Perfection Salad. Ice cube speed chilling of the gelatin in a molded salad. In no time, it's ready for the vegetables. Since the salad is made in the mold, clean up is easy. So did you guys, one of the things that my mom, there's two things she made a lot with Jell-O. We never had plain Jell-O. Oh, look at that. That is fancy. Minted Sunday soda. We had orange Jell-O with pineapple chunks and grated carrots. That was one that we had a lot. And actually, I'd still eat that today. It was really refreshing. Then we had black cherry Jell-O with black cherries. And I think pineapple in that too. Those were the ones I remember the most. Happy Hour Bar Guide. Maybe looks to me to be from the 70s. I don't see a year. But just by these pictures here, I'm thinking 60s or 70s. Isn't this... Oh, these graphics. Pictures, graphics, whatever you want to say, are fabulous. Aren't those great? Lovely. Here's just enchilada casserole, hero sandwiches, Del Monte Kitchens, minted hot chocolate and oven fries, how to microwave, hearty tuna casserole, barbecued baby beef ribs, San Francisco chops, Granny's peanut butter cookies. Here's another recipe book, Home for the Holidays from Borden, 1987. Let's take a look at this briefly. Ooh, yum. Baked stuffed shrimp. Sweet and sour meatballs. Teriyaki scallop roll-ups. There's some punch. Ooh, that looks really good. Main dishes. Shrimp and sausage jambalaya. Ham loaf. We're close, Kim. We're close, Kim Molitor. So Kim Molitor and I have a running standing joke about ham balls and how we love them and our families used to make them. And so it's now a joke between us. Ooh, look at that. Looks good. Here's another quick cherry dessert. Twice baked potatoes. Some more recipe cards. Here, oh, this is what ooh, look at this. This looks like it's from the 70s based on the colors, doesn't it? That almost feels like wallpaper, you guys. Tasting Tea, 1965. Oh, fun. Northfield Preschool Mothers Club. Northfield is a town outside of the Twin Cities. And it is the home of St. Olaf College and, oh my gosh, there's another one there too. There's two of them there. St. Olaf, and I'm not going to come up with the other one. But anyway, that's Northfield. So it's just another fun little recipe book that a group got together. And this really truly does feel like wallpaper or contact paper. Cabro syrup. You know, my name is Carol. One of my nephews could not say Carol, so he called me Cabro. So that's another, it's one of my nicknames. And this says oatmeal custard pie. Somebody wrote on there. 1942. Oh, I love it. Love it. Let's look at some of the graphics. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what it is on that. I think that's a ham. I don't know what's on there. Okay. That's cool. Didn't mean to snort there on you. This is fading, isn't it? So that's fun. Holiday recipes. Oh, from Minnesota Valley Natural Gas Company. Again, do I see a year? No. Did I miss it? But cool graphic, right? Up here on the front. And again, just recipes. Really cool color. It's like a pale pink with blue and green printing. I really am enjoying that. There you go. So there you can see Minnesota Valley Natural Gas Company and Northern Division, Central, Southern, and Suburban. There you go. I don't know a year. Food stuff. This, oh, I was going to say, this looks like the 70s, and it says 1979. Oh, my goodness. Yep. Look at that. Meg, I'm thinking of you and your 70s stuff. I've got a bag for 70s journals, too. Ye Old Pizza Inn, New Ulm, Minnesota. Herburgers, not Hirschburgers, Herburgers. Isn't that fun? Plaza Liquors, Kmart Plaza, New Ulm. Look at that. House Messerschmitt. That is also, doesn't say. But fun ads. Oh, look at that. Herberger's. Ooh, I had shoes like that. Did you guys have shoes like that? Yo-Yos by Connie. I absolutely had shoes like that and loved them. Loved them. I bet you did. Some of you. Some of you were too young to have had those shoes, but some of you had them. Look at that fun kitchen design. Aww. Fun. So that is cool. And Mr. Food TV recipes. So Mr. Food might have been somebody that I don't know. 1998. So just fun. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I think that last pack was worth $5. That's my opinion. Astrid says good night. I say good night. Thank you again also very, very, very much. You take care. Hit like, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming and all the other thrifters that participate in Thrifty Thursday. And again, guys, thank you so much, and you take care.